Now, as we all know, one of the most explosive videos that has leaked has been Monica Garcia and her mom, which everything the mom says and everything that Monica says pretty much proves a lot of the theories and perspectives that we've had on their dynamic and also Monica's true intention. So let's first watch the video, listen carefully to what they're actually saying, and then we will break down why it really debunks a lot of her lies and really exposes her for who she truly is. Okay? Here we go.
Did was unite those four assholes. That's the only thing that you did. How can you forget that your job is to get on airtime, to get into as many scenes as possible? You gotta play nice. I know you don't like her. I know you got beef with her, but you're an actress. You gotta pretend like all is right in the world. It's a job. It's a show. It's a reality show that you worked hard to get on.
You left me completely in the fucking water with these bitches. You took Angie's side. I was not a disaster. I was not an embarrassment.
You were in someone's home yelling and dropping S.
So was everyone else. Go yell at them. Go yell at Heather. Go yell at Lisa.
No one else was.
Yes, they were. You should have been listening harder then, I guess. You should have been listening harder. She started it.
This is a job.
Don't come over here and start this shit with me.
Don't make it personal.
You don't understand? Go talk to Lori because you're a fucking mess. And you fucked it up yesterday. She's the head person. You should know who she is.
Okay.
You are insane. You looked like a crazy person. Just so you know.
Don't do that.
Classy.
I took the day off.
Super
I
classy.
took the day off from
I
work.
fell down the fucking stairs. And all you could...
That's on you. Wow. Nobody pushed you down the stairs. I took...
Wow! Get out of my house!
The
Get the fuck out of my house! Get the fuck out of my house! I fell down the stairs and you're like, that's on you? That's on
right.
you? You're
That's on
disgusting. You're
That's on
disgusting.
you.
You are disgusting.
Okay.
Bye. Bye. Thank you for coming over with this toxic shit. Thank you.
Fucking balls.
Take the fucking balls. You are so gross. Your kid falls down the stairs and you say that's on me? You are so gross.
You should not.
You are so gross.
You shouldn't have run away.
Run away? I was leaving. You were in my face.
You shouldn't have run away.
Being disgusting in front of all those
being
people.
disgusting.
I was being disgusting.
You were
Angie
being
started that
disgusting.
shit. Angie started
You
it.
put a kibosh on.
You don't know what you're doing.
You
don't know what you're doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what
Okay,
you're doing.
bye. You came over
And you abandoned me.
I abandoned you? I abandoned you.
I took the day
Are
off
you
from
fucking
work
serious right
on
now?
the last day of the month.
Are you fucking
To do this for
serious
you.
right now?
I had to drive home in a shit box.
A shit box? You should be grateful they paid for your ride. How about thank you for giving me a free ride home?
Oh, thank you. I took the day off from work to do that.
I did
for you.
say that. And then you
no,
fucking...
didn't.
Yes, I did. Mom,
you didn't.
stop. Stop. The fact that you are the
Busiest day of
victim
the
right
month.
now...
I'm not saying I'm the victim.
You are acting like the victim.
Well, you're
you
yelling.
said...
Don't
You
yell at
said,
me.
I'm in my
Take it
house.
down.
I'm in my house.
Take it down.
You don't want to be yelled at? Then
Take it
leave.
down.
I don't have to.
Take
I
it down.
don't have to. You are in
lost
my
sight.
house.
You lost sight of the vision.
You have...
You lost sight of the job.
Oh my God.
You lost sight. You got
Okay.
out of control.
And that's why
someone
Lori said my shit was the best of everyone that night, and everyone else
What?
dropped the fucking
Because
ball.
you were the hottest mess. That makes you the best.
Yeah.
That's what you
Get
want.
the assignment.
That's what you want
Get
to
the
put out.
assignments.
You want
You
this?
were disgusting. You looked like an awful mother. You didn't even fucking care I fell down the stairs.
No,
All you
I
wanted...
didn't.
Wow. Okay, get out. Get out. Dead ass. Get out of my house. Nana is waiting. She's very upset. Thanks.
And your boobs hanging out were disgusting.
Okay.
You did.
So that's the real Monica, you guys. That's the quote unquote princess icon everyone is saying. I don't think So, did you also notice in the video, which the to be honest with you, the saddest part of that video, if you caught it, Monica's children were so unfazed. Like her eldest daughter walked by like it was like no big deal. Her little daughter in the little red jacket was just like walking around like it's no big deal. To me, that shows you how desensitized these children are to verbal and emotional violence and abuse. They were unfazed by it. If this was happening in my house, I would lose my crap because I would be like, oh my God, what is going on? This is crazy because it's not normal. It is so normalized in that household. To me, that was the saddest thing because honestly, the only victims are the children in this. Like, TV aside, reality aside, Kiki aside, I feel bad for her kids, okay? Now let's look at what that debunked. All right. So, number 2, Monica's lie. We only opened the account to show how horrible of a boss in person Jen Shah was. Well, that video completely debunked it. I also have another video that got leaked today that we're going to watch too. So keep in mind both of those videos when we go through this. It's debunked. So, although I think that was part of the reason why, sure, she opened the account, but it's obvious that the real reason why Monica, Koa, and Savannah opened the account was for fame. All of them was chasing money, chasing a bag, all of that. Just like Monica's mom said, this is a show. You are an actress. You lost sight of that, and then Monica's like, that's the assignment, blah, 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 blah. Monica did not open Reality Von Tease out of the kindness of her heart. She did it because she wanted to be famous. She's also a hypocrite. The leaked video showing Monica screaming, yelling, and cussing her mother out, kicking her out, and verbally attacking her. Yet, she claims to care so much about Jen Shah yelling at her employees. The two can't track. How are you so self-righteous and you want to, expose Jen and you want to take her down because she's so mean and she yells at her assistants? How dare she? And then you go home and you treat your own mother like this. Make that make sense. Nobody who's like true intention to expose evil people would do this, except for the people who are hypocrites and the people who are lying about their true intentions. So you want to start an account because Jen Shah is yelling at your friend Koa, but this is how you treat your mother? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. It was also debunked because Tanisha confirmed that Monica DM'd Jen as a fan and then became her assistant. So she literally sought this person out, targeted. But yet you want to say that you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart to expose her. Stop lying. We're on to you. Okay. Monica's lie number 3. My mother is toxic and abandoned me. Again, we just watched the leaked video. Now, do I think that Monica and her mother have an unhealthy dynamic and relationship? Yes. But do I think that her mother is this toxic, evil monster who abandoned her? No. What I actually saw in that video was a mom who was supporting her child and what her child wanted. She was talking to her calmly and she was saying, listen, I know you don't like these chicks, but I'm trying to tell you how to move on this show. Because to be honest with you, the mom was right. If Monica had stayed within pocket, I don't think these women would have had their antennas up. It's the fact that Monica was getting so out of pocket, so blatantly telling these rumors, cussing people out, throwing shoes, falling downstairs, being verbally aggressive, is why they were like, what's up with Monica? If Monica had actually played it the way her mother was telling her to, I think Monica could have done still done a quote great job, whatever you want to call that. Me, I don't think this evilness is great, but it is whatever. I think she still could have been on the show and made an impact. And I don't think at least this season, she would have been exposed as reality Von Tease. I don't think it would have came out if she actually did what her mother said. Her mother was like, listen, I know you don't like these chicks, but you got to put it together. You got to pretend you're an actress. This is a show. Get in as many scenes as you can be in, but don't go crazy and be out of the pocket because you're putting the wrong type of attention on yourself. And people always think, oh, we have to be crazy. This is the assignment. All the people who is doing what Monica did or something like that have either been canceled, put on pause, or fired. I'm looking at you, Lisa Rinna. I'm looking at you, Portia. I'm looking at you, Dorinda. I'm looking at you, all the you know what I'm saying? Like all the people at some point who go this crazy and cuckoo doodle doo, they get canceled or put on pause at some point. Will Bravo and NBC use you until the threshold is so much that they no longer can use you? Yeah, but then they're going to toss you out because this performative stuff only lasts for so long. She should have listened to her mother. Her mother was like, I took the day off of work to support you. I was there. And she stranded her mother at the Easter dinner? Girl. But then you want to come up here and act like you're the victim and your mom is this horrible, selfish person. Your mom didn't say, I want to be on the show. Your mom didn't say, I want to be the star. Your mom didn't say any of that. She said, I took the day off to come and support you. You went crazy. What are you like? To me, the mom was being a mom. No person is perfect. Do I think her mom has issues? Yeah, but I think everybody has issues because we're human beings. So that's clearly been debunked. And I don't care how toxic your mother is, the way she spoke to her mother is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And then to film it and allegedly send it to someone, I think, to be honest with you, I think Monica leaked this video herself. And I'll tell you why I think that. I think she leaked it herself because she thought it was going to have a different effect. She leaked the video, and then right after the video was leaked, like literally right after, she comes out with this post being like, this is my karma. I sent this to my best friend who I thought we were like sisters. Our children were together, basically lying and saying Tanisha leaked this. I don't think for 1 second Tanisha leaked this video. Tanisha doesn't come across like that. Tanisha's just like, I'm cooking eggs for my child. Like, I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? And that's a direct quote from a live she did last night on TikTok with this other channel. I think she leaked it herself and then she wants to blame Tanisha so then she can be the victim. Oh, this is my karma. Oh, this is what I did. I apologize to my mom. I never meant for this to be public. I can't believe it. Because people with this type of I'm not a doctor, I don't diagnose, but I'm just assuming people who have these type of inclinations will do anything in order to put themselves back in the victim position. So then everybody will be like, see, she's a victim too. She's taking accountability. She's apologizing. Tanisha's so horrible. Excuse me. And another thing about that is not always, but I'm so shocked at how people are coming so hard against Tanisha. I'm like, I'm confused. How is Tanisha a bad person for being honest with Heather about what Monica, and she included herself, was doing, but yet these same people want to act like Monica is a queen and an icon for quote exposing Jen Shah. You can't have it both ways. You can't say Tanisha's horrible for exposing Monica, but then say Monica is a queen and an icon for exposing Jen. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It just really doesn't. Okay, now let's see our next one. All right. Now, this was our conspiracy theory. If you are OG Candy Canes, you've heard this. If you're new Candy Canes, I'll tell you what it was. So we had the conspiracy theory that the beginning of the end for Monica was during the Greek Easter party. Because everyone was like, well, when did Heather start to doubt Monica? You know, why did Monica turn against her mother? And I always said it was the Greek Easter party. I said whatever happened behind the scenes that did not air was way worse than what we saw. And whatever happened made all of the women look at Monica differently, especially Heather. And that was the moment that Monica knew she had to throw her mother under the bus in order to save herself. Instead of taking accountability, like her mother said, and say, listen, I went crazy. I was cussing at your house. I was doing this, that, and the third. I apologize. I take accountability for that. She turned it around and made up this whole cockamamie story about her mother abandoning her and being toxic and being abusive and all of this other stuff in order to justify her own behavior. So instead of taking accountability and apologizing for her behavior, she justified it by villainizing her mother. And that was also the moment where all the women were like, what's up with Monica? Because the mother told it in the video. She said, all you did was anoint those 4 a-holes. Right? And then it also confirms that was the reason Monica turned on her, for damage control. Because the mom was speaking truth and Monica knew it. That's why she got so angry. The mom was like, you united the girls. You were going nuts. You were going crazy. You looked ridiculous, all of this stuff. And that's why Monica got so triggered and was so angry at her mom. And she goes, you abandoned me with those women, because she knew she messed up. She knew whatever went down at that Easter party was a big misstep. And to be honest with you, I really think if she had not shown herself, if her mask didn't slip at that party, she would have continued to con those women for the rest of the season. If she would have played it the way her mother told her to play it. Because her mom was right from a strategic standpoint. Her mom was 100% correct. Monica could have came out like the new girl, the newbie, slaying it, relatable, spilling the tea, but all this stuff. She could have done her diabolical plan and nobody would have been the wiser. She really could have, but she got in her own way. Similar to what happened with Scandival. Obviously, these are 2 totally different situations. But what I mean by that is, it's like how everyone said, if Rachel had not been hooking up with Tom Sandoval, the edit she got on the show, it was her season. Rachel was being edited and looked at. It was her season. She had left, what's his name? She left toxic James Kennedy. She was coming into her own. She was doing her birthday party. She was, giving it to Lala. She was coming across as like, the new princess of Vanderpump Rules. She got a really great edit. The only reason why she got taken down was because what she was doing in the dark got exposed. But if it hadn't gotten exposed, she would have come out smelling like roses in her edit. Same thing with Monica. If she hadn't shown her true self at that Easter party, her edit would have been like, she's the new girl, she's coming out, she's giving it to the girls, all of this, right? Crazy. Whew. So let's move on to our next one. Okay, number 5. We had the conspiracy theory that Monica had a personal vendetta against Angie K. And she was purposely exposing her family, her marriage, and her financial secrets, and used Meredith as a pawn for cover, to cover up the fact that it was really her exposing these things about Angie. Because remember I said, everything that's coming out about Angie on the show has come directly out of Monica's mouth. Meredith never actually said anything about Angie specifically. Just, well, let's not talk about the husbands, or there's rumors. Very general, things that they all say, I got dirt on you, there's the receipts, blah, 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 blah. But the actual specific rumors, owing the IRS monies, being in the Greek mafia, her husband is sleeping with men and cheating on her, she's doing this, that, and the dirt, their money is fraudulent, their businesses or whatever, blah, 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 blah. All of that information, the only reason why we know it is because Monica said it. But then she flipped it to make it like it was all coming from Meredith, which we all know now is a lie. This conspiracy was confirmed again in that video, because her mom said specifically, I know you have beef with her. And in that context, they were talking about Angie, because they were talking about Angie started it. It was at Angie's house. And her mom says, I know you have beef with her. That's why you got to really listen to what people say. So she did for whatever reason, have a personal vendetta against Angie, which explains now why she kept low key going after Angie every single episode, but acting like it was Meredith. That's why Meredith was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What DMs? You know, Meredith was even trying to shut down the conversations. And Monica kept going and going and going. And then she took the rumor, she took it to Heather, she took it to Lisa, she spread it all around. And that is being so two-faced, because yet Monica played dumb. She pretended to be Andy's friend, and she blamed it all on Meredith. But at the end of the day, the DMs, the rumors were all from her because, like I said, she did have a personal vendetta against Angie. Her mom said it. Her mom in the video said, I know you have a beef with her. And this makes it personal because the mom did not say, I know you have a beef with them. I know you don't. At some point, she's like, I know you don't like those bees or whatever. But in this particular context, when they're talking about Angie, she said her. When I'm talking to somebody and we're talking about somebody specifically, I'm going to say, I know you have a beef with her. But now it makes sense. Because we were like, why is Monica going after Angie K? Is it for Jen Shaw? Is it for somebody else? No, it was for whatever reason Monica had. And you know, another thing that I don't believe, there's a lot of theories that Jen Shaw was feeding Monica all of the women's secrets and all of this stuff, and it was coming from Jen. That doesn't make sense to me, just to me, in my personal opinion. It doesn't make sense. If Jen Shaw was feeding Monica all of this information about the women, why did she send Monica a cease and desist? Why was Monica's Reality Von T's channel in the beginning talking mostly about Jen, and then it branched out to the other women as well, talking stuff about them and trying to bring them down? I don't think that Monica got her information from Jen Shaw at all. That doesn't make any sense. If Jen was using Monica to spread that stuff, why would she send her a cease and desist? So that doesn't track for me. I think that Monica was getting her information, one, by being the plant as the assistant, and then by, you know, Koa and Savannah and other people and people DMing and sending stuff and them doing their own sleuthing and also making stuff up too, you know? And it will come out because don't forget, I have another audio of leaked audio footage from Monica where she talks about this stuff. So there's that. Okay. Number 6, conspiracy theory. So people are on the fence on this one.